Hi guys, welcome to video 3 in the product creation module, and in this one we're going to talk about developing your product. Now, the first thing I need to tell you is it really isn't just about the product. Actually creating the product and getting the bonuses are probably the easy part of the product creation process. The difficult part is getting the sales process right. If you do get it right, you're going to double or treble your income. Now, as we talked in the last video, for your first products, just make it as simple as possible. Very, very simple sales page, simple buy now button. Don't spend hours and hours and hours writing a sales page. It's a $7 product. You're going to make it simple. Make a very, very simple sales page. Give people the basics and you'll be fine. However, once you start developing more and more bigger products, better products, then you're going to need to work out a really strong sales process. So in this video we'll look at a few factors that you need to know, and then I'll take you through a sales process from start to finish. Right, before you even put pen to paper, you need to know what your process model is going to be. If you get this right once, then you're going to get it right every time. So spend time working on it the first time. What I always use for this is whiteboards and pens and paper. For this product, I've got a huge whiteboard in the corner, and I know exactly what the process model is going to be. And I've used it in the past, and I've applied it here. I've looked at some variations, and I've ruled them out as they're too complicated, and it's not the place where I want to be at the moment. So when you get your paper or your whiteboard, draw things out. Look at all the different points and look at how you can how you can make things simple, how you can improve things. The whole point of a good sales process is your customer, your potential customer, it needs to be easy. It needs to flow logically from one bit to the next bit. One way of doing this is when you're buying products, look at what the process people use. I hate having people who have to sign up. They add their username and password that they want to use, and if I've got a form at the back end, I always try and make sure that username and password is automatically passed onto the form, so they don't have to sign up twice. If people are doing an upsell, you really don't want them to have to. If they've bought your product and got their credit card out, enter the details, then you take them to an upsell. You don't want them to have to take your credit card out again and use it. There are systems that will facilitate the upsells. Places like PayPal don't. Places like ClickBank do if you've got a long trading history with them and they know that you'll create good products. So make things as simple as possible. Don't have 2 clicks where 1 click will do. You want people to click on a buy button, enter some details, and that's the process finished for them. If they want something, they tick a box, make it as simple as possible. So look at how other people are using it. The process I'll show you at the end of this video was so simple. It was like the guy was pickpocketing money out of my wallet without me even realizing. Well, I did realize, but it was so simple because I put my credit card details in once and everything else was automatically billed. So if you buy something that you like and you like the process, have a look at how he did it. I bought optimized press the other day. Really simple process. Looked into what he was using. He was using Nanocast, so I checked out Nanocast as a potential option for delivering this product. So here's an example process model. This goes over 2 slides, so bear with me. First one is a squeeze page. Nice simple squeeze page which we'll look at later. The idea of the squeeze page is to give people value. Give them some really good quality information, and that way you get a subscriber. Okay, so from the squeeze page you can send them to a landing page. I like to call it a sandwich page because it goes between the sales page usually and the squeeze page. So you deliver the report and video, but you can also on that page promote your sales page. Your sales page is for one thing and one thing only. That's selling. It's to get people to buy your product. If you have to use split testing, use split testing. This sales page is the most important page that you're going to have. If it's wrong, you're going to lose money. If it's right, you make money. Simple as that. There's a reason why good sales letters cost $10,000. But what you can do, you can find a good sales letter that costs someone $10,000 and take the little bits and pieces out of it, take the essence of it, have a look where they put their testimonials, have a look at why they put PSs at the bottom and what those PSs say. Those PSs are actually, you know, when you've got a sales page, you've got your header at the top. That's probably the most important part. That will get people to read or skim through the rest of it. The second most important part of any sales page is the PSs at the bottom. So don't forget to put them in there, and they're in there for a reason. People do skim through sales pages. The PSs give you a chance to reiterate the points that they may have missed. So look which points they're putting in the PSs. And you, as I say, you can use other people's ideas that they've used on sales pages. I've seen sales pages sell for $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, $40,000. And the reason is they actually make that type of money, or much, much more money than normal $97 sales pages. The next thing after your sales page is to have an upsell page. You can add lots of things here. Pro account, you could have coaching, forum, special delivery, physical delivery of a product, anything like that. The idea of that is to just, people have already paid, you know they're paying, so you might as well offer them something else. If they don't buy it, well, offer them a downsell. Give them a trial offer of your forum. Give them an audio file of something. Give them a little a free book. And once again, in the process at the end, you'll see how this guy does this. Upsell, downsell. It's brilliant. And finally, they go to the checkout, which is where they go and pay. Now, sometimes you'll find that this checkout is where the upsell is on this slide. So you go squeeze page, sandwich page, sales page, checkout, then upsell, downsell, checkout again. Ideally, this is where you need to do it. Sales page, upsell, downsell, then checkout. One other way that works very well, but you need something like Infusionsoft to do, is squeeze page, sandwich page, sales page, checkout, upsell, downsell. And what happens is the original checkout page automatically adds anything that's come afterwards to the bill. Next thing you need to do is to design your sales funnel. Now your sales funnel is called that because it's actually a lot wider at the top than it is at the bottom. So you have reports, you've got videos, you've got webinars, you've got articles, anything that you can use to get people into your sales funnel. You start off at the top selling cheap products, free products, and then you add slightly more mid-range products, and finally high-priced products towards the end. So what you're aiming to do is get a whole range of complementary products that you can use to drag people into this funnel and gradually offer them higher priced products all the way through the buying cycle, or their lifetime cycle as one of your customers. The next thing you need to decide as part of this process is which sales processor you will use. There's lots and lots of opportunities out there and options. You've got ClickBank. You've got the easiest one probably, which is PayPal. You can do a combination of ClickBank and PayPal. You can use Pay.com. You can use a merchant account and a merchant gateway or payment gateway. You can use tools like Infusionsoft and Nanocast or Premium Webcards, one of the latest ones to come along. They all do slightly different things in different ways. And unfortunately, they've all got pros and cons. And it's very rare, unless you're doing just a single product, that you'll find something that will work absolutely perfectly. So you need to actually blend the whole process around. so that you get it to work as best as you can. It is actually one of the hardest things, and one of the biggest nightmares is actually working out how to deliver the products to people and how to build them. It takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, and it's probably taken me longer to do this part of it for this product than it has to record these videos. Now we're going to go on to an actual sales process. When I was doing these sets of slides originally, I decided that the easy way of doing it was to find someone whose products I liked and buy the product, and then go and record the whole process for you to show you exactly from the email he sent me to billing me what process he used. And this is the type of thing you should do, and you can copy it and refine your own processes. The first thing I bought was a product by a guy called Lee McIntyre. I quite like Lee. He does some very good products, and he started out as, you won't believe how many people start out by making a forum post.